Hello and welcome everyone. I am your average driver, hoping you enjoyed your weekend and enjoyed round 3 of Nations Cup. I only had time for one race, qualifying in 8th position, about a second off pole. Unfortunately, right off the bat, an awful reaction time. Straight away, losing a place, 2 places really, before I even reached 4th gear. Not sure what I was looking at. Into turn 1 now, whoa, heavy braking. Plenty of bumps and taps here and there. That's to be expected, but nothing malicious. Overall, not too bad. Up the hill, good side-by-side racing with AFC. An issue ahead, but the ghosting there saves my race for sure. Another small bump, no harm. Ending up next to Mr. Implausible. He gets ahead after the tunnel, but the second left finds him braking unexpectedly, causing a bump. Fortunately, he holds it together. Turning onto the back straight, the car ahead has a penalty. Using the slipstream, saving my overtake time, I briefly find myself in 6th, but having to avoid contact with the AMG Mercedes in the hairpin though, it leaves the gap to my inside, which 2 cars behind gladly take advantage of. So despite my abysmal start, lap 1 ends with fairly little carnage and no places gained or lost. As lap 2 starts, I'll briefly talk tires. The plan, based on my practice, was to stop after lap 6 or 7. It wound up being an undercut strategy, as most people in this race stopped just a bit later. Also, I was using the overtake button primarily to combat the slipstream on the back straight, pressing the button for the duration of 4th and 5th gears. Ahead to lap 6, back straight. Here, I realize if I box now, I will come out in 15th, which is to be expected if I'm the first to stop. After lap 2, I had little traffic to deal with, so my tires held up quite well. I decided to do a 7th lap, which proved to be a key decision. Through the infield section, I head out of the tunnel and completely forget to brake, just managing to avoid a huge thump against the barrier, allowing 3, 4, and then 5 cars in total to pass. There's no guarantee I don't do the same thing on cold tires if I had boxed after lap 6, but you like to tell yourself, if only. In all, that costs 5.5, nearly 6 seconds in the race. As it worked out, I was one of the first to pit, and based on the interval, still would have come out in P14. Lap 8 would see several drivers pit. It looks like the undercut would have worked better if I had indeed boxed after lap 6, and not spun on 7. On lap 10, I find myself catching AFC once again. He must have had a penalty, but I just run out of track, unable to finish the overtake. However, I would have the slipstream down the main straight, gain inside position, and hold P9 as we go up the hill. Ahead to lap 14, the Mangler has some sort of issue. Close enough now, I'm thinking overtake with the slipstream down the back straightaway ought to do it. But he struggles through the S's, you'll hear him lose traction as we approach the bridge. I get inside position, sure to leave him plenty of room. He breaks traction again, and I gain 8th position back. That would not be the last of him though. It's his turn to slipstream down the main straight. He tries to inch ahead. I still have inside position. Great job by him to leave room, but up the hill and into the S's, he appeared to have more problems. You can see him bin it in the rear view. That is how my race would end, right back where I started in P8. Not great, but not terrible either. I did manage to gain a couple of places in the GT2 League standings. I'll see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching.